Some stories never fade away. They stay alive in the shadows of time.
Once upon a time in a small hillside town, there lived a boy named Arav. He was quiet, polite, and always smiling. Everyone liked him. His teachers, his friends, even the shopkeeper who sold him his favorite candies every Sunday. But behind that smile, Arav was hiding something. A few months ago, his mother had fallen sick, and his father had to move to another city for work. Da house that was once filled with laughter now felt silent. Arav did everything he could, studied hard, helped his mother, tried to stay strong, but slowly something inside him began to fade. He stopped going out with his friends. He stopped playing football after school. He didn't draw or listen to music like before. Every morning, he would sit by the window looking at the hills and think, what's the point of anything? One day his teacher, Mrs. Mina, noticed the change. She asked softly, "Arav, are you okay?" He forced a smile and said, "I'm fine, ma'am." But she could tell he wasn't. So the next day, she gave him a small task. "Arav," she said, "we're starting a garden behind the school. Will you help me take care of it?" Arav didn't feel like doing anything, but he didn't want to say no either, so he nodded. The next morning, he went to the school garden. There was just a patch of dry soil and a few little plants trying to survive. Mrs. Mina smiled and handed him a watering can. "Just give them water every day," she said. At first, Arav didn't think it mattered. But as days went by, he noticed something. The plants started growing, little green leaves, 10 tiny buds, and soon small, colorful flowers. Each morning when he poured water, he began to feel a strange peace. It wasn't happiness exactly, but it was something softer, something calm. One day, as he was watering the plants, his friend Rishi came by. "Hey Arv, we're playing football today. Want to join?" Arav hesitated. It had been months since he played, but something inside whispered, "Why not?" He smiled, a real smile, and said yes. That evening, when he kicked the ball for the first time in months, he felt something move inside him. His heart beat faster, his hands shook, and he laughed loudly. For the first time in a long time. After the game, Rishi said, "It's good to have you back, buddy." That night, Arav looked at the stars from his window. For the first time, they didn't look so far away. He still missed his father, and his mother was still sick. But something had changed. He realized he didn't have to be happy. Right away, he just needed to take small steps, one at a time. A week later, the school garden was full of flowers. Mrs. Mina called the class and said, "Look at these plants. They grew because someone cared for them every single day." Healing is just like that. Slow, patient, and full of small efforts. Arav smiled again. He finally understood. From that day, Arav started doing small things for himself. He went on short walks. He listened to soft music. He talked a little more to his friends. Some days were still hard. Some mornings still felt heavy. But now he knew that those feelings wouldn't last forever. And slowly, very slowly, the light began to return. His mother's health improved. His father came back home for visits. And the laughter that had once disappeared began to fill their little house again. This story teaches us something very simple but powerful. When you feel lost, when everything seems dark, remember you don't have to fix everything at once. Just start small. Water one plant. Take one walk. Talk to one friend, because every small step counts and every little bit of light adds up until one day you find your sunshine again. Depression doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. And healing doesn't mean smiling all the time. It means learning to breathe again slowly, gently, one moment at a time. So if you're ever feeling low, remember Arav in his garden. Don't rush yourself. Start small. Keep going. And one day, the flowers will bloom again inside.